Okay, whew, just sneezed. Okay, so, but like I was saying, I did pluck the very front of it right there in the beginning of my part, and I don't know why it's... Okay, so anyway, like this part right here, that little lift right there, like, so this area right here, and the sides, I used the got to be just to secure and make these areas flat. You can see it's flaking up right there, and I do it see it's flaking up right there because it's 11 o'clock at night, and time for me to go to bed, and I don't know if you can see like the little, what's the camera at? Oh, yeah. So I don't, you can see like we get a little bit of a residue. The lighting is probably not good for you to be able to see it, but the residue. So anyway, in the morning when I wash my face, I'll get all. So I'm using a glue, a lace front glue. So I wash my face in the morning and I'll wet all this, and it'll rinse away with residue from the got to be here. Wash that out. Then I'll rinse this part out and rinse it out up here, and then I'll reapply the got to be on the edges there. Slick it down. Do this. Slick that down. Slick that down, tie it up for a few minutes, let it dry, or sometimes I just blow dry it. So that's what I use on this, which, okay, so I guess my point that I was saying was that I wear this and I sleep in it, and this is 6 months old, and I went into a hair store today to get an opinion on how my synthetic, which is like I've said in other tutorials, this is not even an expensive synthetic fiber. This is not a premium synthetic fiber. Even though some of them say premium, they're not. I know a premium synthetic, and this is not it. I had the one that I had before this was a premium synthetic, and it really stood the test of time. This one, excuse me, guys, is a cheaper synthetic, even though the whole thing was full lace, so it did cost around $80 for the full lace one. Even though my premium one was about $80 too, but it wasn't 26 inches; it was only 24. So anyway, I did my technique. I did my technique Monday night. Today is Wednesday, and so I was asked. So I went in the store today to ask the lady that worked there, that I kind of am friends with. I try to get a job there and everything. And I asked her if the condition before. I asked her why my hoodie, because it's cold, you guys, and I had my hoodie on and I had my hair actually in a ponytail, and I had my scarf on, so you couldn't see my hair when I walked in the store. You could see the front of it, but you couldn't see like the ends and the back and the length. And so I asked her. I was like, "Well, I told her I've been wearing synthetic for like every day for, the past 6 months, it may have been a day or two or 3, maybe I can even say possibly, let's say 5 days of the past, like 6 months, 5 to 6 months that I have not worn this, and I let it just sit, and I wore my dreads that I have underneath here. And I asked her what condition do you think my synthetic would be in with me wearing it and sleeping in it and all this stuff. And she was like, she's like, let me see. And so, gosh, excuse me, guys. The sciences are fucking killing me, so I was just sneezing. She was like, let me see it. And her jaw didn't drop, but her eyes like widened, like, okay. She was like, okay. And I told her, I said, I think she was kind of slick hating, because I was like, well, I said, no, I said, it looks good, right? I said, almost as good as it did when it was, she stopped me before I could even say the word new. I said, it almost looks as good as it did when it was, she goes, she said, hold up. Don't say that. I was like, okay, well, I know what it looked like when it was new. And the only difference, I think, when it was new, it wasn't as maybe, it's somehow more stiff. I think the heat hardened the plastic, the fiber. I call it plastic, call it horse a horse. I mean, you can't say plastic because you don't call polyester plastic, but it is kind of, sort of, it's a fiber, man-made fiber. But I think that the heat kind of hardened it a little bit, so it doesn't feel as because I remember I used to be able to go like this with it, and it felt scrunchy, like scrunchy. The fiber, it was weird, and maybe that was because it had the yakkiness to it, made it feel scrunchy. Now it's straightened out, it doesn't do this little scrunchy thing anymore. But I felt like the ends, the very tips were more fluid. Like now that the tips are they're fluid, but I feel like like me doing this, I feel like it would do like a whole like S. Like a big, like a small S. Like it was really fluidy. Sorry. I dropped my brush. So, I mean, there's still movement. I love it. It's great. And so, this is what I did that today. I went to her hair store today, and I actually wanted to almost go up to one of the new ones that they had hanging on the shelf and go, look, what's the difference? What's the difference? Because it looks the same to me. Because when I walked in and saw the same display that she had when months ago on this one, it's a pink, rose pink lace front. And actually, it's just the hair. It's not even a frontal. It's just like the hair on a mannequin head, or what do you call those heads? Excuse me, guys. Oh my goodness, I gotta I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh Jesus. Okay. All right. So anyway. Okay. So and I wanted to compare it because to me, that hair, which I'm sure people have been touching, looks a little. It didn't look as. It did not look as good as mine, I don't think, and it's brand new. So, sorry, this is so. Let me tell you this: the day before, I went to a hair store I live in Georgia. And outside of Atlanta, actually I'm originally born in Atlanta, but I moved and grew up in Florida, yada yada yada. And so now I'm living in a house that's outside Atlanta, outside of the city. But last night I was in the city, downtown, and there's this one place on Peachtree that I went. They were closed, but they were just closing up. I walked past it, and the guy was kind of rude. He didn't even want to open the door. It was kind of rude. I was just like. So then he got kind of smart when I asked him this question, because again, my hair was tied. You couldn't see my hair, and I asked him, "Hey, how long is a synthetic?" I asked him, I said, "Hey, do you work with synthetic hair at all?" Look at that. Look at that. I said, "Do you work?" I'm talking about this. Look at this. Dude, this is 6 months old, and I wear it every day. Get with my program and it's not. I don't sit with a flat iron every piece. No, there's a much, much, much easier way. There really is. And you can find out how. Just watch my tutorial on it. And subscribe and like. So anyway, I asked him, I say, "Well, do you work with synthetic hair?" And he goes, "No." And I said, "Really? You've been doing hair for how long? You've never worked with anything synthetic. You've just been working with real hair your whole life, even before you were in school or whatever." And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay. Well, anyway, let me ask you anyway. What do you think? How long do you think a synthetic piece would last? And looking good?" He goes, 2 days. I was like, "Okay, all right." I said, "Thank you." So his opinion is that synthetic lasts 2 days. Now this has been more than 2 days, and I don't think the camera is doing it justice, actually. But, and the thing is, I've seen other tutorials on how to maintain them, and it's a process. It looks like so hard and difficult and long, but you don't have to do that, babe. You do not have to go through all of that. You can get your synthetic snatch her right back together in however long it takes you to. Because that's my technique, and it's simple, and it works, and you can do it. So anyway, this video was about which I have about. I'm giving myself 10 minutes, so I got about a minute left. So the thing is, to maintain after you do my technique is at night when you go to sleep. If you sleep with it on, if you don't sleep with it on, you still might want to do it before you take it off. But the blow dryer, blow dryer, blow dryer, blow dryer. So I started on this side already, and I went, and all you have to do is go through like one time, just one pass, just to get any kinks or snags or frayed pieces that may have happened during the day. Just get those worked out, and then tomorrow, because I sleep with, I tie it up with a hairnet on, and tomorrow when I wake up, it'll just be tangle free and no snags, it'll just be, it just keeps it up a little bit longer. So even if you get your unit brand new and you want to wear it, just blow dry it at night. If you have a straight one, curly, wavy, body waves, all that, I can't help you. When I start rocking that look, I'll let you know and you'll be able to see. But as of now, I'm liking the straight look. And so, quickly with the blow dryer, it's gonna be noise, so I'll stop talking. And I'm at 11 minutes, but okay. So I'm gonna quickly finish doing this side, then I'm gonna do this side, and then I'll be done. I'm gonna tie it up, and it'll be a night. It'll be a wrap. So, here we go. You see what I did there? I grabbed the hair like this because it's the only way I can get to it. But then, when I had a hold of the hair, I was able to flip the brush around and then pull out, because that way because it's harder to get it like that, like from this angle. So I grab the hair, then I flip the brush, and I'm able to hit it like from that angle. Okay, so this side. I was watching the camera on that one, so that's how this side is good now. If you can see the sheen on that, just so and it feels so good when it gets blow dried. It just feels so light. I don't know why. Because it's on fire, so I don't know. But it feels so good when it's still hot from the blow dry. It just feels so good. All right, so I do feel some resistance right here. So now this I might have to grab it from underneath here, which I've learned to be ambidextrous with my hands with doing my hair. So I'm gonna take it, switch hands up, and do this with this side, and like that. Okay. No, let's go to that side. Oh, see, God darn it. And I tangle it when it's hot, so it's gonna probably keep that little tangle. Alright, that's side done. And if you can see in another tutorial, actually that I did, when it gets too hot, leave it alone. Leave it alone, let it cool back off. And then you can go back, because now it's getting too hot, and I can tell the fibers are kind of just not melting, but they're doing more than what I want them to do. I just want them to straighten out. I don't want them to change shape, which now I feel like they're stretching and trying to change shape. And you're not supposed to really touch it when it's cool, but you see, the way I'm touching it, I'm shaping it while it's still hot. So I'm just kind of shaping it up. Alright, so, which I probably shouldn't have touched it anyway. But this is day number 3. Tomorrow will be day number 4. Hit that right there. No, yeah, this side is too hot. That's not doing it right. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this side and get this done, and I'll come back and hit that. So make sure you got the tangles out. Like I say, start at the ends. Start releasing the tangles at the ends. Because then if you don't, then you'll just pull a knot from the top all the way to the bottom, and it'll snag some hair on the way down. And try and get a good part in the back when you start. Because I pulled this piece right here from this side, so it wasn't combed out. But I could tell that it was supposed to be on that side in the first place. So I'm gonna go ahead and from the top, I'm gonna part down. Like I said, this is a full lace unit, so I can do this. If you have a unit that has tracks in the back, it might be a little bit harder. I only have one unit with tracks in it, and I didn't use this technique. It was a shorter wig, and you hear I call that one a wig. It was a shorter unit, and I had a hot brush that I used to keep those ends from looking all like a raccoon tail. So anyway, I'm getting tired. I've been sleeping. My eyes are getting heavy. It's getting hot in here for one. So let me pop this hair in here. That's pretty much all you need is that. But I know on this side I should have left this alone, but that's all you need is that. I might go through one last time. No, let's see, maybe right there. That's good. Now, this side's still kind of warm, so I'm gonna. That's it. Now I'm gonna put this in a hairnet. I'm going to tie it or roll it kind of in a bun, which I'll show you. So, all right. Look how easy. Look at when you blow dry. Look how no tangle. It just is so awesome. I love it. I'm addicted to the blow dryer. So I'll do like this. Try and get any tangles out that I'm creating. Okay. Now just roll it up. Not roll it, I'll twist it. Twist it up in a little thing like so. And let me grab my thing, my cat. I burnt my cookies, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard me say that, but I burnt my cookies. Then I'll just put it in a little, oh, wait, did I show you guys? I may show this in another video, but this is my little hairnet. And I will, sometimes I wake up with it on, sometimes I wake up with it off. But regardless, even if I wake up with it off, it had to come off like, almost when I was like starting to wake up, maybe tossing a little bit. But usually it stays on all night. And I make sure, if you're gluing your unit down, don't put it over your hairline, your unit's hairline, because at night it'll tag at it, it'll pull at it, and it'll try to lift it up. So you want to put it just behind it. I mean, you can put it as far back as you feel comfortable. I put it back around, like right there. Right there is where I put it back to. And for security, I used to sleep with it just like this, but for security, I use my clamps at night to hold it down, to hold it in place. And they usually hold it all night. Like I said, some nights I wake up and it'll be off. It won't be completely off too. It won't be here anymore. It'll just be holding on to this little ball back there. And so then I clamp one of these here, and one of these here. I sleep on this side, and I've only come to know what side I sleep on from wearing this, because I'll wake up and this side will be moved. I can tell this side is shifted, and this side will be the same. I'm like, oh, so I sleep on this. I sleep on my right side. So I'll put one. Usually I just put one on this side, because I try to sleep on this side, and it's just to keep it from sliding back. And so that's good. I'm good with that. And that is my daily maintenance on it. So this will probably last me. I'll probably want to use my my technique for another week. I'm gonna let it rock out for a week. Now, one of these weeks, I'm gonna just let my hair just go without putting any heat to it whatsoever, and let you see what the difference is if you sleep and wear your unit like I do, and you don't do my technique. All right, thanks guys. I know it's been 20 minutes on this video, so you can fast forward if you need to, but I'm not cutting anything because I'm doing everything in real time. And it's not because I don't know how to edit it, but I just don't want to. I know I don't want to edit it, but I guess because the way I talk, there's not a whole lot of me not talking and or explaining something even in the process. Like, my processes are so quick, because you saw the blow dryer thing, that was like nothing. So there was no need to fast forward through that, even though there was no talking in it and no explaining in it. And you could clearly see what I was doing. It's too short to cut to edit that. I'm not gonna edit that. But like this piece right here, yeah, it's like, Bobby, why don't you edit this little piece right here? Well, I might just edit this piece, but no, because then you wouldn't know why I'm not editing anything in the first place. You know what I'm saying? All right, peace, guys. Subscribe, like, give me any comments. Let me know how this might be working out for you using my technique, and we will see you next time.